most beautiful locations in Dubai, none other than the Park Hyatt, for the first edition of Arab Fashion Week. Now joining us is a very, very special guest, Mr. Cavaliere Mario Boselli, who is the honorary president of Arab Fashion Council. Hello and a very big welcome to you.
Hello.
How are you
morning.
doing? Good morning to you. How are you doing, Cavaliere?
I'm very happy to be here for this important first event.
And we are very happy to have you with us.
Thank you.
Now tell us, how was the idea conceived to set up the Arab Fashion Council as well as Arab Fashion Week?
I believe Arab Fashion Council is a very important institution because it's connected with 22 countries from Morocco to Lebanon and Emirates. And I believe it's important the idea, the strategy idea for this council is to help to have a pipeline from the yarn to the fabric to the finished good producing in this country. And this product will be shown here in Dubai in our Fashion Week, which is today at the first edition.
Lovely. Now tell me, with Arab Fashion Week being hosted here in Dubai, why have you chosen Dubai as the main destination to host it in?
I believe that Dubai will be very important because it's something strategic for the international market of luxury goods and also to introduce the new designer in this field because it's important to offer to the young designer at different company the possibility to show the collection in a professional way. And I believe this catwalk was so well organized with the best performance as we have in Milano, in Paris, in London.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Now, Cavaliere, what would you say differentiates the Arab Fashion Week from any other fashion week, not only in the region, but when you compare them to other fashion weeks like the major cities in the world, London, Paris, New York? How does it make it so different?
I believe you have, generally speaking, 4 international fashion weeks, or New York, London, Milan and Paris. I believe here in Dubai we can imagine to have a fashion week for the area. In this case we will show something a little different of pret-a-porter that we offer in the other fashion week. Here I believe we will introduce a new concept of ready couture. Ready couture in something which is correct, adapted to this market. And the 2 or 3 collections we already see are in this spirit.
Absolutely. Now, the importance of fabric is something that is of great importance when it comes to choosing a collection for any designer. Tell us a little bit more about the importance of fabrics in the collections that we will see in the 3 days of Arab Fashion Week here in Dubai.
Very, very well. Nice question. I believe the real difference from one collection and another is the quality of the fabric we use. And we have an example in Italy, because I believe Italy today is the first country in the world producing fabric of the best quality. All the designers in the world, if you wish to have an upgrade of quality and creativity, will buy Italian fabric. This is true.
Absolutely.
And I believe when the Council of Arab Fashion asked to me to become honorary president, was just to have the possibility to transfer here the philosophy of the pipeline we have in Italy in this country, because you have in this country a production very interesting from yarn to fabric, and I believe will be necessary to have this pipeline between the different countries and to summarize this experience in Dubai.
Beautiful. Now, when we speak of the clientele, the target audience, who would you say it is that you're targeting? Is it the buyers, the sellers, the fashionistas of Dubai? Who is it that you're targeting exactly with these collections?
I believe if we wish to have a professional fashion week, will be necessary, first of all, buyer and international press. This is the first point. After we can have influencer, VIP and a person to attend to the show. But there will be something to add. The basic is to have buyer and international press.
Today we're hosting the first edition of Arab Fashion Week. When is going to be the second edition of Arab Fashion Week, and how many do you plan to have here in the region?
I believe season after season we will grow in quality and number of fashion. For example, for the next Fashion Week, I believe will be more or less half of March next year. We will have a collective show of kids couture of the best brand from Italy in a collective show the day before the Fashion Week. I believe when we have a Fashion Week, we can offer many occasions about fashion, about style of life, about the excellence of the 3F, food, fashion and furnishing of food design. And here we have some examples.
Absolutely, absolutely, where art meets fashion here at Arab Fashion Week.
Absolutely.
Now, what would you say are the future plans for the Arab Fashion Council? Today you exist in Dubai, as well as 22 other countries. What are the future plans? What's next for you?
The next is to develop, to improve this pipeline through the different countries, and maybe don't have only Dubai, but maybe other important city in the Emirate to represent this excellence.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to ask you a question which puts us aside from the Arab Fashion Council and Arab Fashion Week. I'm sure you've been to Dubai quite a few times. What do you think of this beautiful city that we're in today? What do you think of Dubai?
It's a wonderful city. I was here in 4 or 5 occasions. The first was about 10 years ago. Revolution.
Big transformation.
Big.
Yeah.
I believe is Dubai has similar city in the Far East. If you visit every 6 months, you have something new, something better. I believe here, more than in other city in the world, is the design, the building are absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely.
Some particular solution are absolutely first class. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Last but not least, Cavaliere, what message do you have for the viewers that are watching us about Arab Fashion Week? What would you say to them?
I hope all the best to Arab Fashion Week, to all the persons involved in this project, and all the persons who like the fashion, who like the style of life.
Beautiful. We'd like to thank you for spending some time with us on today's
show.
It's been a true pleasure. Thank you.
And congratulations for your elegance.
Thank you.
Thank you.